Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. Quick little chat today about a tool I just made. I'm sure most of you are familiar with this sort of a wrench. This is a chain wrench. They make very similar ones but with a strap, same concept. You know, your hooks in there, and as you try to turn whatever nut or fitting or pipe this is wrapped around, it is self-tightening. The chain tightens and these teeth bite in, and it allows you to turn whatever round object it is that typically isn't going to have flats on it, because then in that case you'd use a wrench. Now the thing is, I have this small one. I've got a big super jumbo chain wrench, but it's nice to have just a lightweight strap wrench that you can use for lighter duty jobs, and I made this, and it seems to work pretty well. This is good for, like, for example, I'm working on my Massey Ferguson backhoe, and I need to bar the engine over by hand, but it's hard to get a screwdriver into the starter hole and move the teeth on the ring gear. So let's grab around the front pulley that drives the water pump and everything. But I just can't quite string this around. It's not quite long enough. So this is perfect. It's nice and lightweight. I can feed this strap around the pulley and crank the engine over that way so I can make my adjustments. And I don't have to fuss with a big heavy chain wrench. So this is, you can kind of see pretty much how I made it. This is a piece of 3/4 inch iron pipe, I think. And I got a piece of half-inch rod, and I gave it a little bend there, and of course a 90-degree bend there. The small bend was just so it kind of followed along this pipe better, so I could get a nice weld bead on it. And of course you give a little bit of space between the pipe and the half-inch rod for that belt to slip by. And then I made a foot. I gave the foot a little bit of a bend so it can rock a little bit on whatever round object I'm trying to crank on. And I used the 120 MIG welder and just gave it a couple little traction bars there, and that seems to work pretty good. And the belt itself is just an old serpentine belt. That's actually a brand new serpentine belt, but it didn't fit anything I have. So I kept it in one piece. Of course you could cut it and make it longer, but I figure this is a pretty long belt as it is, and doubling it up allows me to just have it be that much stronger. Alright, so now let's give this a try, show you how it works. Now here's a round object. Obviously this doesn't rotate. This is part of the governor housing on the Ruston Hornsby I'm restoring. But it's round, and it'll serve the purpose of just illustrating how this works. So you wrap the strap around, and then you feed the strap under the foot, and then the excess strap just kind of goes off to the side. You have to stuff that away off to the side. And that's it. Now I can pull on it, and it seems pretty damn good. I'm kind of leaning into the bar, putting, you know, half of my body weight into it, and it grabs very well. I mean, the nature of this tool is that it is self-tightening, whether it's a chain wrench with the teeth or a strap wrench where the pulling action itself forces the foot against the strap, against the object, and tightens everything. So it works very well. This part, of course, has to be fairly stout, which is why I used half-inch rod, because this is going to want to bend. I could have made an entire U and just threaded the belt through, but this is how I chose to do it. And this way I can take the belt off for whatever reason if I need to, if I break it, if I want to repair it or replace it, whatever. I can do that easily. So anyway, that's it. Quick, easy, simple little tool to make. This is nice and lightweight, easy to throw in your toolbox or under your bench or whatever, and great for light duty, large, round object rotation jobs. Again, turning over that motor as I'm rebuilding it is going to be handy. I need to rotate it over 180 degrees, so the two pistons at top dead center are at bottom dead, and that way I can put the rod caps on a lot easier that way. And so that's that. Or if you have a motor that's stuck, a little little Briggs or Kohler motor. This is great. You can wrap it around the entire flywheel. I mean, that'll fit around a fairly large flywheel. You can wrap it around there and try to break your engine free if you have a stuck engine. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this helps out some of you guys. Quick, easy tool to make. I suggest you make one. It'll help you out in the shop a great deal. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with more of these videos. Keep up to date with what I'm working on in the shop. And thanks for watching, and as always, come on back for more.